And welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I thought I'd just do a sit down video where I sit down and just talk with you guys, answer questions that a lot of people have been wanting to ask. And when I posted this on my story, I said I want to film a Q&A with questions that you think I don't answer. Some of them aren't like really juicy and all of that, but they are questions I probably wouldn't answer. And I don't know, I like this setup as well. I don't know, like you can see me in the back like hey but like yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, don't forget to like and subscribe and post notifications on so you get notified every time I post a video. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead. I put this on my story. It's just a question box on Instagram. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump in with the questions. The first question is, when do you think you will move out? So I think I'll move out when I'm ready, as everyone will say when they're ready they'll move out, and I don't think I'm quite ready right now. Even though I want to move out, I don't think I'm ready to move out. So whenever I am ready, I will definitely start looking. And yeah, it's about money and like getting myself ready for it, if you know what I mean. I just turned 19, so like I'm still young and I still have a lot of time to be moving out and all of that. As much as I can stay at home and be with family and live here for only a small amount instead of moving out into the world and paying a lot just to live in a house. So I'm happy with living here. It's great, I'm not gonna lie. I get dinner every night. I only have to pay a small amount of money. So yeah, I think I'll move out when I'm ready. Next question is, what's your opinion on climate change? That's all I'm gonna say. Next question is, what is the biggest change you want to make in your life? So the biggest change I want to make in my life would have to be starting a family. So when I'm ready in that day and time, I want to start a family, and I think that will be a massive change to happen to anybody. So yeah, if I wanted to make a big change in my life, that would definitely be starting a family and, you know, living the family life, getting your own home. And yeah. Next question is, what was your career goal as a kid? I know it's a YouTuber now. So when I was a kid, I wanted to be a person that worked with kids. I wanted to work in a childcare centre. I wanted to be a preschool teacher, like since I was little, because I absolutely love kids. A bit too much. Like if I could, I would have some now, but I know I'm not ready for it. But yeah, my goal was to work with kids and just somehow be with kids. So that would be in a preschool or primary school, a midwife delivering babies and everything, or like a nurse that delivers babies. I just I didn't know, but I know I wanted to be something around that, and if I could, I'd still get into that stuff. Like I honestly love it. Yeah, I've had some work experience with being in a preschool, so I don't think it would be too bad, and I would like to do it if I don't become successful, or I only do this part-time or casual, which I'm doing now. But yeah, if I ever like get a chance to do it, I probably will try to do it and just still do this on the side. But if this becomes like a more full-time thing, I would definitely be picking this, because I know it's something I want to do now a lot more. I'm more passionate about. Next is, how did you gain the confidence not to care about what people think of my YouTube? So as I've spoken about it before, but when I was in high school I started. So I was 17 when I started my YouTube channel, and I moved to a school where I barely knew anybody, and I had literally like 1 or 2 friends, but I wasn't as close to them as I would have been if I had a friend. You know, like before that I had way closer friendships, and I was never as close as I was with other people, with the people that I made friendships with at my school. So when I was there, like I barely knew anyone, but when I made it, I literally was just like, I don't care. Like I had that, I don't know like what changed me, but I had this mindset in my head that just go for it. Who cares what people think? Because I was really like basically alone most of the time at school. As I said I had a couple of friends, but I wasn't always hanging around them, and at lunch and stuff I'd still go sit by myself because I just felt more comfortable sitting by myself and just being myself. So yeah, like I was always alone, and I just thought, why don't I just talk to a camera and, you know, express my feelings that way, talk to someone that way, you know. And I've really found that it's really helped me with like suffering with anxiety and all of that, because I feel like I have something to talk to. And from like starting YouTube, I feel like I've lost friends, but I have gained some, but I don't have any today. Like I don't have any at all today. So I have my boyfriend, and he was fully supportive of me by doing this. And before I started YouTube, I was with him, so he was so supportive with me. So once I was like, I'm gonna do it, he was just on board. He supported me. He was telling me to be confident and just made me feel confident that he was supporting me. And yeah, like it's literally about just having the support. I feel like I became more confident just by being supported. And yeah, I don't know, this mindset happened, and I just felt a lot comfortable and confident with doing this. Even though I am not the best speaker or like talented, you know, I just feel a lot confident. With being confident about starting a YouTube channel, I also wanted to speak about being confident with your body, because as I say in like nearly every video, I'm not skinny, I'm not perfect, I'm a bigger girl, if you want to call it that. As I said before, this mine, and I just said to myself, I've got to do it. Like myself holding myself back from so many opportunities. Like if I never started being confident with myself, being confident with my YouTube, I wouldn't be where I am today, and I'm so glad I am. Next question is, do you feel your friends support you or use you for clout? I don't have any friends, but I have had some in the past. Most of you will know that, I'm pretty sure. But when I did have friends, I honestly felt like they supported me. I didn't feel like they used me for clout, because I don't have much clout. Like I literally have, I'm small and I'm only growing, and I don't feel like any of my friends would do that or use me for that. Like I don't have much of a following for people to steal that stuff off me, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't think they did, but if they did, then it's fine. Next question is fave product from Kmart, and to be honest, there's new products literally every week, and if I had to choose a product that I always buy once there's something new, probably be the pajama pants or the quilt covers, like bedding. From there, I always tend to buy quilt covers from there. Handbags, they recently just started bringing out handbags, and handbags, they always had handbags, but they've recently started bringing out good ones, and every time they do, get it. So yeah, PJ pants, bedding, and handbags. The next question is, what is the best thing that's ever happened to you? The best thing that ever happened to me would be meeting my boyfriend. I'm just like, that's so cheesy to say, but it literally is meeting my boyfriend. He has made me the person I am today, and I'm just so thankful for that. If I didn't meet him, I don't know who I would be today. I'd probably be a different person, you know. So yeah, people can change you and change your life, and I feel like he has, but for the better. Like honestly, I probably wouldn't be doing YouTube if it wasn't for him. I would probably be not me, not the person I am today, is what I'm trying to say. Next question is, what is your best high school memory? As I said, I didn't have the best high school experience from year 10 on. but before, from year 7 to year 10, I had the best years of my life. Literally, I was so happy there. I literally don't even remember why I moved schools. I don't know what happened, but yeah, I don't know. But best memory would be like spending like every class and lunch and recess with friends. I had such amazing friends and I still know them today, and I don't know if they watch my videos, but honestly I love you so much. I miss you. Thank you for giving me like the best experience in high school. And when I moved to that school, actually my boyfriend went there, so that would be another good experience, like getting to like have that memory of spending school with my boyfriend, because I can, if we are together 20 years later, I can be like, yeah, I went to school with him, and you know, like it's just a great memory to have, and I'm so glad I do have that memory. Next one is are you a virgin? That's a bit too that's a bit too much, but I'm gonna be honest, no I'm not. There you go. I don't know if that's too much to put in or if I'm gonna edit that out, or but yeah, there you go. What are your big plans for 2020? So I honestly don't have like yearly plans, but hopefully they come to me throughout the year, because yeah, I only have a couple, like a goal. By the end of the year I want to be moved out. As I said, it's great living here, but by the end of the year I want to have my own space. Plan with my business, as you know, I just started, and it's not nothing, but like it's not big yet. I'm still trying to like grow it and just be the best at it I can. So I feel like I'm gonna progress in that, and maybe other businesses or other projects will be coming, but I don't know yet. I'm just gonna take day by day, seriously. I don't have any big plans. Maybe another big goal would be to have my own, like my dream car by the end of 2020. I know that's a bit much because it's really expensive, but maybe, I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm going to be poor or comfortable with money, you know, like maybe not. Next question is actually a good question. At what subscriber count will you do a meet and greet? That's actually a good question, so thank you for asking that. I don't know, subscriber count, do you think it's appropriate to like have a meet and greet? I don't know, hopefully like one day soon. Next question is, who inspires you? So I get this question every time. On Instagram I follow a lot of girls that are my size, like in so I really feel like they inspired me to be comfortable in my body and that. And then with YouTube, I have a lot of inspirations that I want to be like, but I also want to be like myself. I want to be myself. I also want to be creative within my own ideas and bring out what I want to bring out. I know sometimes I might do like just like the OG ideas, feel inspired of other people. Another inspiration would be like my mom, my nan, my other nan, my pop, my dad. I feel inspired by them, by the people who they are, and obviously I want to be such great people like them. So next question is, what are your future goals? My future goals would just be successful in something, and I want it to be YouTube, but I don't know what I'm going to be doing in the future, you know. I could not be doing this in the future, like I don't know, but I want it to be successful in my job, my career. I want to have a family, I want to have my own house, I want to travel a lot, get married, like the basic life, you know, but like yeah, I want to achieve all them before I die, you know. As an Indigenous woman, it's inspiring to see a young Aboriginal girl follow her dreams. Any tips? That is actually like such a good question, and so kind of you to like notice that I am Aboriginal. And so a big inspiration, as I didn't mention before, is Jessica Mowbray. If you don't know her, she's a singer. She is an Aboriginal woman, and she is famous for her talent in singing and all of that. And she inspires me because she's Aboriginal and she just went for her dreams. And normally people are like racist and don't want Aboriginals, or sometimes other you know, people. But yeah, she really inspires me to just live it and just do it. And you know, also when you think about it, I want to make my family proud, as I'm Aboriginal and you don't see much Indigenous people out there getting out there, you know, like, so I want to be one of those people that does get out there and do amazing things, and then my family be like, I'm like proud of you because you're an Indigenous woman and you're making us proud, your family proud, and all of that. This question is body inspiration. You're a queen. Thank you so much, Geordie. But body inspiration would be a few of my favorite like influencers. So definitely one of them would have to be Healthy Chick 101. She's such an inspiration to me. Like, she makes me feel so much comfortable within my own body, makes me want to keep on going, and that anything is possible. Because look at her, I always just thought to myself, if you are not a size 6 or a size 8, that you can't be an Instagram model, you can't be an influencer, because if you don't, then you don't fit those clothes, fit the businesses descriptions, and like, you know, you don't always fit in. But what she makes me think is that she's different to all the other models and influencers, and I want to be like her. I want to inspire people to feel comfortable in their skin, and I want to make people think that you don't have to be skinny to be perfect. Everybody's perfect in their own way, and everyone is different for a reason. No one has to be the same. No one, like, it's not, I know like I'm saying this like all differently, like in all different spots, but I'm just trying to get my words out, and they're all coming out in different ways. Like, I could be making like a whole paragraph right now, but it's like all mixed up, so I'm so sorry if I'm like talking like that. But yeah, like, I just want to make people feel like they don't need to be perfect, because everyone is perfect in their own way. Everybody is different, and we're different for a reason. God made us different for a reason. He made girls not have a high metabolism, and he made girls have a low metabolism because he knows he needed people to be different. He wants girls to eat more, he wants girls to eat less. There's a reason behind it all, and like, I personally don't know the reason, because I'm not up there, I'm not God, but I know that everything happens for a reason, and everything is its way for a reason. That's all I'm going to say, because I'm really mixed up with like my words and sentences and all that, but I hope you get what I'm trying to say. Spread this, because people need to know that just be positive, be kind, be yourself, love yourself. Next question is go to high-end makeup brand. The one that I always go back to would have to be the Too Faced brand. I'm always going to them. Go to drugstore makeup brand, probably Rimmel, because I always go, if I need something like drugstore, I always go to them. Fun things to do in Newcastle. There's not much to do in Newcastle and like the Hunter Valley area, but fun things would just be to go to the beach, have a beach picnic, have a walk, have a swim. Like, the beach is the most beautiful place in Newcastle, and when you need something to do, you go there. Or maybe like the movies, you know, bowling and all of that, but we all go back to the beach because it's just so beautiful, and probably my most favourite thing to do in Newcastle. The question is, do I like shopping at op shops? Yes, I do, because I'm always going there. I'm always trying to shop for those bargains, you know, and I want to do more videos around op shopping and fashion. I absolutely loving fashion. I always watch fashion videos. I love it so much, so I'm looking into, not looking in, but I'm like exploring more, and I'm getting new ideas and being creative with it. That's going to be coming soon. I just want to be more creative with my videos, and I want to start doing a lot more fashion videos because I feel like that's something I'm really passionate about right now, and I want to pursue for you guys. I want to, you know, incorporate it in everything. So the next question is, what's your favorite video to film? And as I was just talking about, I love filming hauls and fashion videos. I want to do more of those. Next question is, what do my followers mean to me? And to be honest, they mean more than you think to me, because I know that there's some influencers and YouTubers out there that just literally look at their followers as just a number. Like, they're literally looking up at it. Like, they wouldn't notice if like 5 people unfollow them or 10 people unfollowed them. They wouldn't notice. They wouldn't care. And I feel like I notice, because I only have a small following, but I still would notice. If I had a lot, I would notice, because I'm so thankful for my followers, and you know, where I am now is because of most of my followers. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't be where I am if I didn't have the people that are following me today. So I'm so grateful for everyone that does follow me, and people that are subscribed to me, because I know people watch me and don't subscribe, don't like, don't support me at all, but they want to watch my videos. Like, I just don't understand. When I go watch someone's video, I like it and I subscribe to them. I'm not gonna go watch their video because I want to look at what they're doing, or, you know, I always like and subscribe to their channel. And when I'm searching through Instagram and I see someone I like, I go follow them, because, you know, I'm not just gonna go stalk them, see what they're up to and say bye and do it next week. Like, it's literally, I don't know how people do it, because I get so many views and that on my videos. They don't follow me, so it's a bit hard and it's a bit frustrating that people are that way. But yeah, I'm just don't understand it, and I just don't know. Yeah, I'm not like it, and as I said, I follow back everyone and all of that. So yeah, if you stay to the end of this video, I love you, because it has been a long one. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you don't, you don't have to, but like, it would be amazing if you could, because as I said, why watch someone's video and not support them at all, you know? Anyway, I will see you in my next video, guys. Love yous.